Hi, this is Kim Pinkney and welcome to my channel. Alrighty, just trying to get everything situated here for my Joker coloring here. Now, I started this while I was riding on the bus, and I'll do a quick replay to show you guys how I got to where I am. And initially this was all for a hashtag artist challenge. I was called out on Facebook to draw 10 pictures in 10 days, and I failed it already because I had a paying commission, and I was like, well, money comes first for bullshit challenges. So I'm picking it back up on day 5 with the Joker. And this one here is not for a t-shirt or anything. It's just trying to accomplish this challenge. And I was going to do a fresh picture each day, but I found a couple that I wanted to color in, so I might use some of the past ones that I've done but colored in as part of this challenge. I'm like, I want to get done with this because I got mandalas to draw. But yeah, so instead of just drawing an old average picture of the Joker, I decided to do kind of like a Dick in the Box type of thing, where he's got like a jack-in-the-box, you know, he's flashing you, and he's got a jack-in-the-box, and of course his own head pops out. And all kinds of like sexual innuendos popped up into my head while I was thinking it's like Joker giving head, or FaceTime, or, you know, give us a kiss. You know, all kinds of wonderful thoughts came to my head while I was drawing this. And then after the laughter died, you know, like, okay, all right, I don't know if I can. I told my friend that it was going to get worse because I'm kind of cynical when it comes to this challenge, being called out in any way, shape, or form. So I started this while I was on the bus after I finished my Iron Man commission, and finished up doing some coloring in of for my brother and his wife, their anniversary. And every other thing I was doing just kind of sucked, but my color of them turned out pretty well. It also took me away from the challenge, which I will not complain about, but because I was still trying to struggle with who I wanted to color, who I wanted to draw, you know. And the one that I want to do, the coloring in that I want to do, is a Wonder Woman picture that I done, but because of the George Floyd thing and the kneeling on the neck thing, I thought it would be taken out of context. So out of sensitivity, not that his family would give a shit that I was drawing it, but and I had drawn it before all that stuff happened. I just didn't think it would be appropriate. But you know what? I'm about to say I don't give a shit. It's a cute picture, and my friend loved it back in the day, and I thought he'd get a kick out of it if I colored it. You know, no politics intended. So anyway, I'm at the point now in the picture where I'm kind of finishing it up, and I just got a few things that I want to tighten up my line work, and you know, I just added the shoes. It's hard to find a really good reference because there's so damn many. Nothing's like official, you know. It's like, well, they are, but it's like different person's takes on it. So I thought I'd have my own fun with it. So I got the Joker and his little hairy legs, little happy trail going up his belly, and then basically this is where I've just left off, and I figured I'll turn on the camera this morning to show you guys where I am, and maybe you'll be able to get through like one full picture. But you saw how I had started it, and I'll show you how I colored it. So right now it's all on one layer. I had it all in different layers, but because I have it at such a high res that I have to be conservative with my layers. So I'm going to work on his shirt right now. And because he is transparent, I can put something behind him. So I just start a layer behind him, and I think his shirt is green in this version. If he's got like a yellow vest, it's kind of green. And I'm thinking I'm going to kind of give him a texture. Let's see, we'll try this green. And so on this layer, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of isolate where his color is going to be. And I'm going to use the freehand tool, or the selector here, and then using the color fill down below, I'm just going to go ahead and I'll just fill in that whole thing. There we go. And I think I'll just kind of show a hint of his shirt kind of tucked behind him here. And then for this one, I might end up having to have a layer above, right here, and just kind of do this sort of thing here, because it's all solid there. Just got to give us a little bit of, there we go. I don't want to put it on this layer. Let's see, and oops, selection. There we go. I can go all the way to the line because this is all beneath. All right. Okay, so I'm going to, looks like some of that purple popped in here too. Let me see if I can get rid of a little bit of that. I'm just gonna smudge it away, and I'll use some of the lines and stuff to help me make a shadow. I didn't think anybody would want to color this, so I just kind of left it, you know, I just decided to color it on my own. I mean, you know, only a freak like me would want to color Hawkwoman sitting on a toilet, or Wonder Woman in a carnival outfit. And I was thinking about making that into a series too. Superheroes going to carnival. Let's see, this one I'll probably have to do on this side. There we go. Just to cover up that neck. There we go. And right here on this yellow here. There we go. And because this is a lighter version and I'm on the higher layer, I want to put a little bit of a darker tone here. So I'm going to use, oops, make one more layer and do a linear burn. Bring it down about 30-ish, and then maybe make that black and just do a little bit of flat shading. Let's see, we'll use the tool here and just kind of give this a bend, maybe a bit of a shadow. And hopefully that'll make some things pop out a little bit. And then I'm just going to soften it. Let's see, we'll switch brushes to that one, the soft brush. We'll just kind of add a little bit more here. I'm just trying to give it a little bit of curves and dimensions so it's not so flat. Figure that less light will be hitting this area here. I'll give them a little bit of a bend here. And then we'll do like a harder shadow here. Now let me know if the music, if you're here and the music is too much of a distraction. It kind of keeps me sane. Let's see, we'll put a little bit of a shadow here. And we'll put some more beneath the box. Let's see, hopefully it'll make it a little darker. Oops. We'll stop. I'll put a little bit down here on his leg. And the leg that's further away from the light, because I'm assuming that the light is coming from this direction. And just kind of cast a bit of a shadow here. We'll throw some on the Joker head here. I'm tempted to make it more of a, like how a Jack-in-the-Box would have like the hat, but I didn't want to cover up the ha-ha-has. I'm just coming around and giving it a little bit of flat shading. Like a combination of flat shading and soft shading kind of, it's kind of cool. Then, or more appealing looking than just having just straight up soft shading. Like right now I'm going to do a little bit of soft shading, if it'll let me. Doesn't want to come out. Okay, let's see. My thing probably will crash because it doesn't look like, oh, looks like some of it's coming out. It's not really coming out that way. Oh, because duh, I've got the little thumb thing going on. Sorry. There we go. Much better. So I'm just imagining things that are popping out and then things that are not catching as much light. And that's where I'm adding the gray tone. Let's see. We'll kind of soften around this edge here. And I can just do this here. I'm just kind of soften a few of those. Okay, and then I want to kind of give this bit of a turn here, so I'm going to give it a little bit of shadow there. And just kind of soften it to the edge there. I know that this is going to catch a little bit less light, so I'm going to go ahead and add that there. And because it's turning away from the light, there'll be like a little edge thing here. And I'm just going to soften it a bit. You know, just soften that edge just a smidge. And that just gives it more of a dimension look. I'm going to go ahead and bring a little bit of the tones here. And just a little bit below the lips. And I need to do the teeth, but I'm getting lazy. Give it a little bit in the tongue. Because his nose is kind of crinkling up, put a little bit of a shadow there. I think I'll do that by hand. Just because it's crinkling up a bit. See, I didn't go all the way with the green here. We'll go ahead and add that. Make sure it's nothing's selected because it'll change whatever my selections are. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I've got a lot of little areas that I didn't go all the way to the line. So let's see if I can fix that. Now, because this is on the same layer, I might not work this little trick. I'm using the liquify tool. Now I'm thinking the liquify tool is going to push both because they won't come together. So like if I use the liquify tool here, because they're on the same layer, it just doesn't work. But those that are on different layers would work. So if I do this, I'll put one here. This normal layer. I'm going to make a better outline. Now I should be able to move that yellow without moving the line itself. Oops, leave that here. There it goes. Nope, but it kind of pushes it away. There we go. There we go. Do the same thing here. Let's see, and we'll just kind of throw. Let's see, I think that's all on the same layer, so it might be easier just to go ahead and color it in. Carefully. Yeah, I've got a lot of these little bits and pieces here. Put it there. Da, da, da. Yeah, one of the tips that I was watching on YouTube was to not zoom in, and I'm like, I gotta zoom in. It's like crap. You know, do everything from one perspective or something like that. Now, everything's kind of shaky and wobbly because I was on the bus when I started this. The initial drawing and some of the tracing and stuff like that. Kind of hard to believe that I used to do that like on the regular, the drawing on the bus. Now I can't decide if I want to make this underwear or just straps. And because he's so freaky, oops, I'm trying to get to the layer thing. Okay, so this is the normal layer. I'm going to just make these into straps. Oh, you know what would be funny if these were like Batman underwear. I could see the I could see the Joker doing that. Okay, let me put this down here. And we'll do a layer above and below. Okay, so bat symbol. I think I have something I can snag to save me some time. Oh, since I have not been on, this is what I was working on. This was like my brother and his wife. They've just celebrated 19 years. And then I was doing I was trying to do an infusible mug for my boss, and it just didn't turn out. Let's see. And this is just some of the stuff I was working on. I'm working on a mug where it has like a bigger mouth than it does base. So I have to kind of make my own little label. Still almost there, almost there. There's the commission. This was the commission picture right here. And that turned out so damn well. Look at these cats, boy. I outdid my frickin' self. Let me try not to break my neck, patting myself on the back. Okay, stay focused, Kim. Working to find my Batman picture that had this Catwoman with the bat symbol. And a lot of these pictures are, there they are. A lot of these pictures are available on my Etsy. This one right here, Spilled Keyboard, if you want to color that. And then, let's see, this one I did for a friend of mine because he thought this guy was like so damn hot. So I put him in like a mug. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. Like the bat symbol. So I'm going to just snag one of these bat symbols. I wonder if I've got one that's not all embellished. But it doesn't, I don't think it'll matter. So I'll just grab one of these bad boys. Let's get on the layer that it's on. There we go. My bat mandala. Okay, that's the layer I want. And I'm just going to, let's see, we'll just take any old bat. I'll take this guy right here. And I can always trace over it. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and copy. Okay, go back. But yeah, that's what I was working on while I was doing my own thing. This is what I ended up coming up with for my boss's mug. He's got his like symbol in the center here for the business, the money dollar signs. He's retiring. He's a proud grandpa, so I gave him. He's a jack of all trades, so I gave him like a mug, a dollar, and business card. We deal with toner products. So I got like a leaking toner, dollar bill, and then number one dad. It's a family business. He's been in business since the 80s. So, yay! So old jacks of all trades never die. They just sit around on their aces. I had fat aces on here, but you know, it was kind of getting a little personal. And these are the colors of the business. So I thought he'd get a kick out of that, and I slipped it into like one of the accounting logs that he would go through when he was doing his thing, and he found the card. It was really cute. Let's see. And this is what I'm going to do for my next boss's day for my boss. So she's taking over, and I'm going to colorize it and everything and just make it look gorgeous, and that's boss in all these different languages. What else was I working on? I got my bat symbol, so I should be good. Oop, I could have grabbed it from here, but it's only partial. But these are the other entries that I had. This was day 1, Batman. Day 2 was Wonder Woman. Day 3 was Hawk Girl sitting on her, yeah, telling her, you know, just walking in on her while she's taking a whiz. Then we got our Joker for day 5. Oh, day 4 was the Iron Man. Okay. So let's go ahead and just put a few of these little bat symbols onto his underwear. I don't know where it turned out. There it is. And we'll just make it smaller. So kind of like underoos. And then we'll just do another one. Oh, let me see. We'll merge that because it looks good darker. And then we'll duplicate it. We'll make them different shapes and sizes. Ooh, that looks kind of pretty. Make that smaller. We'll just give them random bat symbols. Because you know he's Batman's #1 fan. Fan. I'm your #1 fan. And then we'll just kind of duplicate that. Just merge them and duplicate. And we'll just kind of turn them a little bit. And I'll just erase what I don't need. Or I can select it. There we go. Let's get as many as we can in there. Just merge that and just kind of duplicate it again. Alright. Okay, and then we'll just erase what we don't need. Merge, and then just erase. Now I'm thinking about putting like a Joker face on the side of the box here. Let's see, should I color? Let's see, his coloring is yellow, green, and purple. I'm thinking I should do, but Batman is like black, and I'm trying to think of what colors I want to use for the underwear. I like the idea of tidy whities, but I'm also thinking like underoos. If you guys are in the chat, you can always let me know what you think. Let's see. Anyway, I want to also throw a background on here. So before I forget what I want to put on here, I'm going to throw, let's see, how do I want to do this? We'll give him a ground. Let's see, let's do it like this. We'll take this and the rectangle tool. Let's see, keep it straight. But then again, yeah, we'll keep it straight. And we'll use like a gray tone. Like gray. Make a, that'll be the ground. Let's see, and then I'm trying to debate. Do I want to do the ground kind of tilted because you know it is the Joker? That's kind of weird. Okay, I like it. Okay, so we got that going on. So we can also have maybe a spotlight. So let's see. I thought the light was going to be coming from behind him. So that might be kind of awesome too. So let's try. Let's see. We'll do this. And we'll color it. We'll give it like a yellow tone. So maybe we'll put him outside in the darkness. Let's see. How do I want to do that? Let's do this real quick. Nope. We'll do rectangle again. Since it's on its own layer, we'll just go straight on down like this. And then we'll distort it. Oops. There we go. Come on, baby. You know you want to go. There we go. Almost there. Come on. You can do it. There we go. We'll do like that. Maybe people are looking for the Joker here. We'll have a little bit in darkness there. Okay. And then we'll kind of drop the opacity a bit. Okay, and then we'll throw in maybe a little bit of darkness there. Let's see, we'll use a bit of that. And a soft brush. Either, let me see, let's try white first. We'll give it one more layer. I need a softer brush. And we could also do, oops, maybe a black background. Let's see, we'll take black and just throw that down there. Okay, when my character is kind of like transparent like this, because it was relying on the background color, I usually just go ahead and combine these guys here. It's almost like a spotlight. I'll probably need like a dark tone here. Okay, well, when I do that, okay, I need white, and I'll just come around and make sure I'm on the right layer. Yep, that's the layer I want. And just kind of come, whoops, change my, back to the freehand brush. Excuse me. Let's see, this will probably be lit up. This part will definitely be lit up. I'm going to let some of the yellow show through. It'll probably just be darker here. So like that dark gray will kick in. Let's see, now I want to throw some ha-ha-ha-ha-has around, so I'm thinking either in the black or in the yellow here, where I'll just have like words. I haven't decided yet. Let's see. Whoops. And then Joker himself. Let's see, we can take this. We'll duplicate that. We'll fill it in with black. And then we'll bring it down and let it be kind of like a shadow. Let's see if it's... I think my shadow's going in the wrong direction. Maybe right beneath him, I guess that would make more sense. I could have an alternate light too. Let's see, so maybe duplicate that. Flip it horizontal. And we'll try to make that kind of transparent in some places, so we'll just erase a little bit of it. Take that, drop it down, and just try to make it a little less dark. And then we'll just increase it just a little. There we go. Alright, so we got that going on. We got a little bit more depth instead of just where we were. Okay, so now I need to kind of tame the white here. Let's see, I'm going to move. I'm going to use liquefy, and I'm just going to kind of nudge it all back in. There we go. Anywhere it's peeping. Where you be peeping? There we go. Just bring it down a little bit. Could just use the eraser tool, but where's the fun in that? And I'm just smudging it all back inside. Okay, so I want to kind of give an aura too. I'm wondering if I want to put ha-ha-has. I think the ha-ha-has will be fine. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to also do was have something coming out of... I like the ideas of those tidy whities. I don't know. I want to maybe black and purple underwear. Not sure. Okay, I'll think about it. Okay. Alright. So let's throw some light on these guys. I'm going to go ahead and merge my layers. Let's see, we'll do that. Go ahead and merge, because I just don't have a lot of layers to play with. There we go. All right, so everybody's in there. I wanted to do like confetti coming out or cards or something, but I don't want to be too much. Let's see, let's try this. If it looks like crap, then I'll take it out. So green and purple are our colors here. We'll take green. Let's see, do I have anything that looks like a fragment? Might save me a little bit of time. In the luminance, some of these brushes I made myself. Some of these came with the product. Okay, so I've got Nebula, which is really interesting colors. It just like changes. Let's see, make sure it's on a different layer. So like the more you use it, it turns into like a whole nother color. Let's try yellow. Oh, that looks like stink. Like funk. Let's put it behind the Joker this time. We'll do it here. And see, oh, because of the black that I merged it down with, it's not going to work that way. So, we'll put it on top. And then I'll make a mask. Oh, still on the wrong layer. Let's see, we'll put this top. Oh, let's not do it that way. Maybe... Oh, when I undid it, just threw it down. I want to clear that. Okay. What's more important? Let's see. Bring that back up. I'm going to clear this. Instead of using that, I think let's see. Oh, we should have like stars or something like that pop out. Need something like confetti. So we'll have, turn it white. Because maybe you can see his junk in there. Who knows? Let's see. We should have stuff coming out. Now, I thought I had... Let's see. Let's see if this works. Just kind of have some fun with this. Some green. Some purple. We need some streamers. Let's see. Instead of it coming out like that, maybe... And that's as big as it's going to go. Let's see. How about... Now, I created these like little dot ones just by, if you're using Procreate, I just changed the spacing. So if you close up the gap, it's like a solid line, but if you open it up, it's the, you know, it's actually dots. Yeah, we need some swirls. So I'm going to use the light pen. And we'll use a little bit of the purple. We'll grab purple off of here. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, but I want to also give like a highlight around the Joker head here. Let's see, we'll use the light brush. And I'm going to put it on its own layer. I'll merge these two in case I change my mind. And then, let's see, we'll do this. I want this a little fuzzier. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around I should do it like in a blue or green. Let's try green or purple. Because we've already got green on the hair. And because I can't get like right behind it without making like another silhouette, I'm just going to erase what I don't need of this. And the more that you apply this, the whiter it gets around in the center. So the more you go, and it gives it kind of like a neon look. So I'm going to creep into this a little bit so I can get a little bit more white going. One of the things I could have done was taking the Joker head and putting it onto another layer. And if this doesn't turn out, I'll probably do that. Okay, and then I'll just kind of erase. And maybe kind of make it a little transparent. And just kind of keep the edges purple so it's really in your face. And I like how the purple is giving it kind of like a little bit of a tone. Erase a little bit around the outside. Just trying to soften that light. I put a little bit too much white around it. Not a problem. Can always come back around it. And I think I'll change it to green around the head. Give it a darker green. A greeny green. There we go. And it also throws in a little bit of yellow. Let's see. I'll drop the opacity a bit. I don't want to lose its flavor there. There we go. Just come in a little bit more into the hair, just to kind of give it a little bit of a light here. All right. Okay, so I'm going to take my eraser and just kind of drop it down a little bit and just kind of soften so I can still see the hair doing its thing. Okay, and I want to throw some sort of light on the, let's see, on this little, let's see, maybe a little bit of yellow. Maybe some green, or purple and then green. trying to decide how I want to. Do I want it to be? Nah. We'll do it around the outside. Back. Okay. I'm going to change my brush to like the light pen. And we'll just kind of give it around the bottom as the green, and then we'll do purple. Just increase it a little bit. And we'll increase the green too. Just a smidge. There we go, just a little bit. And the light pen is the same. It will give you the color, and then the more you go over it, the more it will, it'll give you white. Alright, and we'll do purple. So if you're going to flash somebody, you may as well be seen doing it. And then we'll throw maybe some confetti or glimmer. Let's throw some glimmer. That's not glimmer. Sometimes you just got to tap it a couple times. And then we'll go green. It's a lot of fun. Throw some yellow. Okay, don't want to overdo it. There we go. Let's see. I wonder what it would look like if I lit up his ha-ha-has. Just for giggles. Okay, we'll use the light pen again. Because I figure, you know, if you can't do this during the day, or maybe he has a lot more fun at night. Maybe he wants Batman to find him. We'll have some be lit, and then we'll have some, you know, kind of maybe like a flashing light. Ah. And it's like flashing Christmas lights. Or I can imagine him getting punched by Batman and be like, well, when you punch one out, they all go out, you know. Let's see, I need a darker tone. Maybe we'll do the, I want to do it with, okay, I think the purple will work. I want to make it look like it's off. Let's do black. I don't think it has the same effect. Okay, we won't highlight certain ones. Okay. Alright, gotta do that tie. Alright, so we'll put all the neons on the same layer. Okay, so I'm gonna, whoops. Because the tie is black, I'm just gonna fill it in just on top here since I've already merged all my other layers. I should do the highlights first. Yeah, we'll do the highlights first. Okay, we'll use white. This will be my highlight layer, and then right beneath it will be the black layer. Okay. So, oops, I don't want to use that as a highlight. It won't hurt. Yeah, it won't hurt. Let's see. So just kind of. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Now I can probably go harsher with the lighting. Let's see. I want to light up his edges here, but not like set him super bright. We'll use yellow. And it'll make him kind of pop out a little bit. Just right, especially where the lights are hitting it the hardest. So like right there. I'm just going to diffuse a little bit with the soft smudge brush. I still see that error right there with the fingers there. Get on there before I forget. Oh, that's right. He wears gloves. Take out that. And we'll just kind of do like maybe a seam. Unseemly. I think one hand is a little bigger than the other. Just a smidge. So I have a choice. Either I can make that one smaller or that one bigger. Which one do I want to make? We'll make this one a little smaller. And we'll just bend it in a little bit. There we go. And then I'll just fill in the blacks. Okay, since it's all on one layer, I'm just going to go ahead and smudge this together. Play with this little light here. Oh, that's fine. Don't need to overdo it. Yeah, all these songs that, if you can hear the songs, they all have crazy in it. I'm like, ooh, I like that theme. Okay, so I think I want to soften the beam too, just a bit. There we go. Instead of it being like a hard light. There we go. Maybe soften it here too. And we'll throw in a linear burn layer. We'll drop it down to about 15. Close enough. Okay. And then I just want to kind of make a circular look here. We'll even drop it down a little further. Oh, got to be on a different layer. We can be seen. A little too much. Oops, helps to be on the right brush. Come on, you. There we go. And I've got to soften this brush here, or this light on this side. It's going to be on the layer. It also kind of gives the illusion of motion. Okay. All right. Woohoo. Let's see. Oh, I was going to throw something on the box, but I never got around to it. Okay, let me turn. I'm trying to decide, do I want to put like a Joker face? Trying to decide. Could do like a Harlequin pattern, where I'll save that. Well, I already got something like that on his vest. Let's try it. Let's see. I've already got a lot of stuff going on. Let me turn these off for a sec. There we go. And then we'll create another layer. Let's see, this one will be, we'll make it a purple layer. A la my purple life. I've been waiting for a dream. Okay, we got one purple. Then we'll have green on the front. Whoops, that's... Okay, and then deselect. And we'll use green. Let's see. And I'll just use liquify to bring it in a little bit. Maybe not. I'll use syrup and just kind of make my lines a little straighter. And maybe we'll throw yellow here. Okay. Yeah, I figure people are only going to look at this for like a heartbeat. They're not going to like sit there and go, oh, I see what you did there. I almost kind of like it being a little discovery thing. It's like, oh, I see what you did there. You know, maybe they'll see it on the first go round. All right. Okay, so now that I got those three colors there, I'm going to use my brush and do some textures, like one of the textures I created. Aha, Argyle. Close enough to diamonds and whatnot. So on the purple, I'll do yellow. I'll do a yellow mask. Oops, not mask. Clipping mask. Oops. I need one more layer. Okay. Then I make that into a clipping mask. And what this does is it gives me a pattern in the color that I've chosen. There we go. And then the next one we'll do purple. And then green we'll do yellow. I don't think it's festive enough. Let's see. Maybe... I guess it'll be alright. There's a little line here that I don't know where it came from. Okay, it's on this layer. Okay. Alright. Maybe yellow should have the green. Let's see. How about... on this layer... That's the layer I wanted to erase. Let me see if I can switch my brush here so that the diamonds will be the colored ones. Okay, and edit. Just hit that. It should alternate it. There we go. Alright, and then let's see, on the green, we'll have it be yellow. Or purple, whichever. Okay. It doesn't look too much different. Let's see, let's go back. Maybe if I make it smaller. I think it looks better the way it was, the brush. Okay, let's go back. Edit, tap it again, there we go. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let me try white. Ooh, too bright. How about black? Black's no fun. Let's try purple. And let's see if I can do yellow. That's not too bad, I guess. Keep it fun, keep it fun. We'll just... Weird. Maybe make it iridescent. I would need like maybe just a hint of red. That's a weird looking box. Let me see how it works with all the effects on it. It'll do, pig. It'll do. Alright. Nobody's gonna notice it. Famous last words, right? Okay, so there we are. Now it'd be interesting to have the bat symbol up there. And see, we can't even see the underwear. What a vest. What a vest. Alrighty. But it's all about the Joker. Alright, so Joker has, I think, green eyes. Let's throw a little bit more detail on here. So I'm going to flatten everybody. And just play with the face here. Let's see, we'll use the soft brush. And I did the hairbrush, like the hair texture here, using the hairbrushes here. Oh, there we go. The fine hairbrush, and then I had to build up the layers. I smudged it with the same brush, and then came back in with the hairbrush. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of the short hair brush on the toy here, but instead of, let's see, I was going to do some shadows, but before I do the shadows, let's see, let's do some highlights. Let's take it there. Like, we don't have enough highlights already, but this brush works better when it's huge. And just where it kind of bends is where I'll just kind of add the light there. And then we'll throw a little bit of shadow. There we go. And we'll throw a little bit more green in there. We'll just give it a different green here. Right there. Give it a little bit of a transition. And then we'll go even brighter. We'll use white, and then we'll just kind of add a little bit of the white there. Okay, so in the face, this will be my linear burn layer, so we'll drop it down to about 30. And that'll give us like the harder shadows. Linear burn doesn't work with highlights or with light colors, only with the dark. Let's see. Come on, you. We'll do some oh, wrong brush. We'll switch. I'll use that. Okay. Just to give the eyes a little bit of roundness. In the corner. Kind of keep it brighter in the center here. Alright, we'll throw a little bit more. I want it to be a little darker. Let's see. Yeah, some of the Jokers that I saw had like all kinds of like wrinkles and stuff. And I don't know if that's just supposed to look menacing or if it's because it's got to show his age. Put a little highlight or a little shadow where his hair is popping out. We'll use this here. Give us more harder shadows. Soften a couple of these. And then just kind of soften it to the lights. Let's see, I think I want to use another layer that's not the linear burn. Just lay a regular layer, that way I can really like lay in some black. Throw a little bit of black here. All right. Use that. See if we can make that nose really just stand out a little bit more. Okay, so before I forget, gotta do the teeth. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this because I made them like right here where the tongue is where I wanted the teeth to be before. Okay, and then see if we can make it a little darker. I guess that's all the crazy songs that they've got on this. Nope, I was wrong. Crazy is such a popular theme for a song. There's so many. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I got that going on. Got a bit of the shadowing going on. And let's do some teeth. Joker, I think I'm just going to go just nuts with the teeth here. And just kind of and then we'll give it some shadows. Let's see, shadows. That is on this layer here. Okay, throw some of these guys in the shadow. We'll need some highlights. Got to be on a different layer. Do a little bit of drool. Like where y'all had been. We'll give it some pink. Let's see. Pink. Maybe pink and red. See. Ooh. That'll work. Alright. We'll just throw a little bit here. And I think I want to bring it down. Oh, I'll just have to do another outline. All right. Okay, and eyes are green, I believe. Okay, almost time to go. Well, I was hoping to get to my other one today, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Alrighty. And I'll just throw Kim's signature in there. Let me see. Let's see. Did I merge? I did not. Come on, you. It doesn't want to respond. There we go. I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. Alright. And day 5 is done. Alright, for those of you who are just joining, I'll go ahead and do a quick replay. And I'll just kind of zoom in on places of interest. So for those of you who are just joining, this is day 5 of the hashtag artist challenge. The crappy end of the stick was shook in my direction, and a friend of mine told me to draw 10 pictures in 10 days and supposedly tag 10 other people, and I'm like, I am not that cruel. So plus I don't know what 10 people would want to do this. So anyway, if you feel froggy, feel free to hop on in. But I decided that since he's a fan of DC, that I would draw like superheroes. So this is day 5 of those superheroes, and I'll just kind of zoom in. And I started this on the bus on my way home from getting my bike fixed. So it's really rough and choppy sketch wise. And so I'm just pretty much just drawing. And I thought I'd do like a Dick in the Box type of thing, you know, just something Joker like, just something that's just like all up in your face and obnoxious but fun. And I figure yeah, the rolling of the eyes, couldn't decide. I was thinking I was going to have it like looking at somebody who's kind of cowering, but a lot of sexual innuendos pop into mind too. And so I'm just going around and just kind of cleaning up my lines. And just doing a little bit of shadows on the face. I had it on the wrong layer initially. I wanted to keep my line work separate from the colors, at least initially. That way if I monkey it up, I can always just change it. So I'm using the soft hair brush, smudging it to give it kind of like a depth, and then adding the lines again. That's the fine hair brush that comes with Procreate. I'm just adding like just little textures and whatnot. The brush works better when it's bigger. So added some shadows, some ha-has. And I almost was going to leave it like this because I'm not a big DC fan. But I was like, well, you know, I may as well do it up. My one friend, he's always telling me that, you know, if you're going to draw these characters, you got to give them the respect that they deserve. I mean, they're older than I am. And I'm like, okay. So the respect only goes so far. So I started working on the shoes, and he had some interesting shoes. Let's see. Not that interesting, though. Okay, where was I? There we go. I was fixing the hand. Trying to clean up some of my lines, because when I was looking at it, it looked really shaky, really rough. And here's where we're pretty much getting into today. We added color to the shirt, the tie, added just a little bit of depth to his body, and then we start working on this face, and then I'm like, let's throw some spotlights on him. We'll light up the Joker, light up the night, and started just making confetti, and then wanted to draw more attention to the Jack in the Box head as it's popping out. Now, if you're gonna give head, you may as well do it big. So we have that going on. And if you're going to do it at night, you may as well be seen doing it. So we've got a little bit of the LEDs in the coat. And we just kind of have some rim lighting going on. Okay. And then I believe we were working on the face here. I'm trying to remember where we went from here. Oh yeah, I was working on the box. And then the last part of it, we started cleaning up the face here. Adds more of those lines in the hair. A little bit of tones around the face, just to make it, stand out a little bit more. Aren't we just handsome and drooling? And there we are. Hope it casts a spell on you, just like the rest of us. You guys have a great one. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. If the music was too much, let me know. I've been trying to keep it down, trying to get it to a nice dull roar. Up, I see a problem. Boom, boom. Before I go, I'll see if I can fix this. I got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let's see, what layer are we on? We can play with a layer beneath. So I just created a layer underneath. Let's see if it'll let me add. Nope. Okay. So I'll just bring it up above. There we go. Oops. All right. I'll just snag some colors here. We'll use the soft brush. Oops. I need it right here. There we go. And we'll just kind of give it some highlights. There we go. And that one's kind of covered. All right, just going from top to bottom. I kind of liked the pink LED lights. I'm going to go into the luminance again, and I think I'll use the light pen and just come around here with the pink. Just a little. There we go. It just didn't look like, it didn't look fun. There we go. There we go. There we go. I got some fun in my pants. Not afraid to show it. You guys have a great one. And I'll see you in the next video. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. And if you want to color this yourself, let me know, and I'll just go ahead and transfer this, the outlines, if you guys are Joker fans. And I will see you in the next video. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye. And thanks so much for watching.